For the Pirates tonight, it's going to be Paul Skeens.
When you look at the Pirates' schedule, you almost want to circle every fifth day.
Are you ready for a pitching showdown that will have you on the edge of your seat? Tonight is one of those nights you circle on the calendar, a game you simply cannot miss. The Phenom, the man of the hour, Paul Skenes, is taking the mound for the Pittsburgh Pirates, and every time he steps out there, it's pure electricity. This guy is worth the price of admission, and then some. But adding another layer of drama to tonight's contest, a familiar face returns to this ballpark. Ke'Bryan Hayes, traded just last week to the Cincinnati Reds, is back as a visitor. We've got emotion, we've got a premier pitching matchup, and we've got a fierce rivalry. Welcome to Baseball Extra, where we're breaking down all the action. You won't want to miss a single moment of this clash between the Pirates and the Reds. Let's dive in. Baseball's #1 pitching prospect, the incredible Paul Skenes, is set to go, and he is every bit as good as the hype suggests. What a historic start to his career this has been. And he gets right to work, a nasty swing and a miss on that changeup, a pitch he's been using more and more effectively. That's a staggering 155 strikeout on the season for Skenes. That changeup is statistically the hardest to square up in all of baseball. But the Reds are looking to make some noise early. Matt McLain starts things off with a ground ball to the right side for a quick base runner. That brings up the dynamic Elly De La Cruz with a runner on first and one out. The first pitch to Elly is a laser into right field for a base hit. Reynolds has to get to that in a hurry because that ball was an absolute rocket. Back-to-back hits for Cincinnati, and you can see their strategy loud and clear. Be aggressive and jump on the first pitch you can hit. So now, with 2 runners on and only 1 out, Austin Hayes steps into the box. He's in for a battle, fouling off several tough pitches from Skenes. This is the 9th pitch of the at-bat, a little bouncing ball, and he gets out of it with a double play. How does he do it? It's simply magical what we're witnessing from Paul Skenes. Before he even walks off the mound, he turns and points to his second baseman in a show of appreciation. The man is a magician. On the mound for the visiting Cincinnati Reds is Brady Singer. Looking at his numbers this season, he's been solid, sitting at 9-8 with an ERA of around 4.3. He's given the Reds exactly what they've come to expect from him throughout his career, a dependable arm in the rotation. Now we head to the bottom of the first, still scoreless, as the Pirates look to get their offense going. Bryan Reynolds steps up. He's had a tough time against Singer in his career, just 2 for 10. For the season, he's batting .236. The pitch from Singer, driven deep to left field. Hayes is going back to the track, clear the deck and anchor down. His 11th home run of the year, and the Pirates jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first. That is a brilliant piece of hitting from Reynolds, taking an outside pitch and showing off some serious power to the opposite field. After the home run, Brady Singer seems to be struggling. He's just issued 3 consecutive walks, which ties his season high for walks in a game, a mark he also set against these Pirates back in May. Now, as a pitcher on your own out there, you have to find a way to escape this jam. The 1-2 pitch is lined right back up the middle for a base hit. Cruz scores. Sawinski is right behind him, and Triolo moves to second on the throw. After getting the first 2 outs, a home run, 3 walks, and a smoke single up the middle have the Reds in a world of trouble. Triolo did a fantastic job taking advantage of the throw to third, and now there are still 2 runners in scoring position. That's just smart, aggressive base running. The next batter, Davis, skies 1 high behind short. Elly De La Cruz drifts back and makes the catch to end the inning, but the damage is done. The Pirates capitalize on the walks, and with Paul Skenes on the mound, a 3-run lead feels like a mountain to climb. In fact, Skenes is a perfect 14-0 in his career when his team gives him 3 or more runs of support. As we move to the top of the second, Paul Skenes is back on the mound and looking sharp. A called 3rd strike at 100 miles an hour right at the knees. He is not messing around tonight. Good luck trying to hit that 4-seam fastball on the inner third of the plate. And now, a truly special moment here at the ballpark. Batting for the Reds, their 3rd baseman, number 3, Ke'Bryan Hayes. The scoreboard shows a tribute, and the crowd gives him a big wave and a warm welcome back. What an unbelievable moment. The city of Pittsburgh is so great. Hayes, drafted by the Pirates in the first round in 2015, spent his entire big league career here until the trade deadline. He hits a ground ball, and he's safe at first with an infield hit. The Reds now have the tying run at the plate with 2 on and 2 out in the third. Here comes Elly De La Cruz, who singled his first time up. It seems like Paul Skenes is having to battle for every out tonight. And he got him. He gets him to chase the high fastball. Another strikeout for Skenes, and 2 more Reds are left stranded. At this point in his young career, you just come to expect greatness every time Paul Skenes toes the rubber. And there's that devastating changeup again for his 4th strikeout. Batters are way out in front, swinging right over the top of it. But give the Reds credit, they are battling. A well-hit ball down the right field line. Reynolds will have to play it off the wall, and it's a 1-out double for Lux. That's his 2nd career double against Paul Skenes. He's now 3 for 6 against him. As far as Paul Skenes is concerned, that's what you call ownership. But Skenes comes right back and paints the outside corner with a 99-mile-per-hour fastball for a called 3rd strike. That's number 5 for Skenes, and you can see from his reaction that was the exact pitch he wanted to throw. He follows that up by striking out the next batter with the changeup. That's 6 strikeouts through 4 scoreless innings. Let's see if the Pirates' offense can add to their lead. Henry Davis, who has been hitless in his last 13 at-bats, leads off the bottom of the 4th. He was out here taking extra batting practice today, and it looks like it paid off. A line drive single right back up the middle to lead off the inning. He was just 1 for his last 40 before that hard hit single. The runner goes, and the pitch is grounded to short. De La Cruz with a backhand deep in the hole. His only play is to first, but what a tremendous play. Davis advances to second. A really good job by De La Cruz. With Davis on second, Horwitz comes through with another base hit for the Pirates. Davis comes around third to score. Horwitz knocks him in, and it's 4-0. We've been talking a lot about Paul Skenes, and rightfully so, but how about this baseball extra offense putting up some runs for him tonight? There's action in the Reds bullpen, and that's going to be it for Brady Singer. Luis Mejia, a rookie from the Dominican Republic, will come in to pitch for the Reds. Runners are at first and second. The pitch is chipped into shallow right. Mart is coming on and plays it on the bounce. The throw to the plate is a dime from right field, and that will end the inning. He cuts down McCutchen at home plate with a perfect throw that gave the catcher plenty of time to make a nice tag. Paul Skenes has struck out 7, including De La Cruz back in the 3rd. He gets him swinging again for strikeout number 8. He's just looking for 2 more outs to give the Pirates 6 innings of work. Gavin Lux continues to have a great night, lacing a bullet right back up the middle for another hit. He's now 2 for 3. The Reds have managed 7 hits off Paul Skenes, but he's still pitching a shutout. A pop-up to center field. Cruz is under it, and he will glove it for 6 more shutout innings for the amazing Paul Skenes. He leads to a standing ovation and gives a little tip of the cap. He's just unbelievable. A runner at second tags and moves up to third. With runners on first and third, Cruz hits a bouncing ball to the right side. The second baseman has 1 play, and that's the first, but Cruz gets the RBI as Horwitz scores to make it 5-0. Cam Sanders, who made his major league debut the other night, is now on the mound, following 6 innings of 7-hit shutout baseball from Paul Skenes. A drive towards center field. Cruz is going back. Oh, what a pretty play to make the catch. He was just galloping into the right center gap and makes the catch as he crosses the warning track. Who can track a ball down like that? That was a special play by O'Neal Cruz, covering a ton of ground. The Pirates lead 5-0 as Henry Davis steps to the plate with a single back in the 4th inning. A high drive to left field. Way back goes Hayes. To the wall. And it's gone. A 2-run homer, his 5th of the season. 7-0 Pirates. Those are some really big insurance runs for the Pirates here. That's great to see. No one works harder than this guy. He's been in a big slump, but he's a good hitter, and he's shown it tonight. 3 more outs to get, and Kyle Nicholas is in charge of doing that. The Pirates lead 7-0. A high fly ball to center. Back is Cruz. He backpedals in front of the trap. He has it. He raises the Jolly Roger. The Pirates shut out the Reds. What a good, all-around win for the Bucks to start this series. And that'll do it. A commanding 7-0 victory for the Pittsburgh Pirates over the Cincinnati Reds. An absolutely masterful performance from Paul Skenes on the mound and a fantastic offensive showing by the entire team. What a night of baseball here on Baseball Extra. If you enjoyed this in-depth game recap and want more authentic baseball content, do us a huge favor and hit that like button. And be sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss another video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you for the next one.